Hello guys, it's Trey Guitar. Welcome back to the Redstone series. And today I will talk about these the source of the redstone, which emits redstone signals. First, I need a piece of redstone wire. So that I can tell you guys how to activate these input source. Okay, let me arrange them. First, I will talk about levers. Levers are simple. It's just you can use your hand to right click it and then it will emit redstone signal and it will be turned on. And when you use your hand to right click it again, it will turn off and it will not emit redstone signal. And for source, actually, when you place a lever on a block, it will actually emit signal on that block. Actually, if I place a redstone wire here, when I turn the lever on, it will light up. Yeah, and actually, you can also put some redstone wire next to it. It will, when you turn it on, it will also light up. Also above the block, you can light up because actually the lever emits signal into the block and also surroundings. But note that signal to diagonal redstones wire, but you will emit signal to the block, and the block will emit signal to the redstone wire next to it. And for buttons, there are difference between wooden buttons and stone buttons. Actually, they have similarities. Actually, if you click on a button, it will turn on for a while, and then after 1.5 seconds, it will turn back off. Yeah, same for stone button, but there are differences about them. For wooden button, you can actually use an arrow to activate the button. But for stone button, you can't. It's a bad shot. Yeah, as you guys see, the redstone, yeah, it emits signal to the block, and then the block gives signal to these redstone wires. Same as the lever, I can actually place redstone wire next to it to emit signal to them. And for stone button, let me try to show it, but it won't work. Yeah, I see it won't because I am clicking the stone button. What? I'm too close. Okay. When I show arrows to it, it won't activate. Yeah, there's a difference between stone and wooden button. And for pressure plate, actually they are similar. They will actually give signal to the block beneath it. Yeah, and actually you only can place pressure plate on a solid block, which is not glass or slabs or glowstone or TNT. You only place on sandstone or dirt or stone and stuff. As you guys see, when I step on this pressure plate, it will give signal. After you are not stepping on it, it will not emit signal. And that is actually a difference between wooden pressure plate and stone pressure plate. Let me show you guys what are the difference. And also, I will apologize for the small volume of the note blocks in the last episode. Yeah, okay. For wooden pressure plate, you can actually activate it with items, but you can't for stone. Yeah, you can activate both of them with U, that means the player, but you can't activate them with arrows. No, I mean stop. I mean you can't activate stone pressure plate with arrows. Yeah, as you guys see, but you can activate wooden pressure plate with arrows, and you can also activate wooden pressure plate with a fishing rod. Yeah, if you hey, if you yeah, this wait, let me get this. If you actually as you see this white and red thing, if you throw it to a wooden pressure plate, it will activate. But for stone, it can't. And also, you can activate both pressure plate with mobs like creeper. As you guys see, it activates both of the pressure plates. Let me, yeah, hit them. And I think that both of them can activate armor stand. Let me try. Oh, it's here. Wait, it's here. Okay, it's not. Yeah, both of them can activate the pressure plates. But yeah, this off. This of them. This all about the pressure plate. Sorry because I'm a bit nervous. Yeah, this all about these. And now I will talk about tripwire hooks. For tripwire hooks, actually you need 2 blocks. Wait. First, you need to right click block and place the tripwire hook on it, and then you need a pair of tripwire hooks. And the condition to create a pair of tripwire hooks is that they are on the same axis. That means that like the x-axis. No, I pressed the wrong button. Sorry, I am not speaking words. And if I am, as you see, they are on the same y and z axis. Actually, stop. Yes, they need to be on the same y axis, but they can be on the different x or z axis. They can't be um, one of uh, one of the axes in x and y should be the same. Because or else you can't make this work. And to make this work, you actually need string. If you place string on the ground, it will become tripwire, and you just need to link these two with these 2 tripwire hooks with tripwire, and actually it will activate redstone directly above directly beside it, and also the redstone beside the block it is attached to. Yeah, it's similar to levers and stuff, except it's like long range. And you can actually hide the hooks. Actually, the tripwires are hard to be seen, but also there is an advantage. If people try to break the tripwire hooks will be activated too, as you guys see, just for a moment. But if you use a shear or water to break the tripwire, it won't activate. Let me try water. As you guys see, it won't activate. This is all about tripwire. And now I will talk about weighted pressure plates. Weighted pressure plates are actually similar to pressure plate, except if you step on it, it will emit a very weak signal. But if you throw a lot of items on it, it will emit a very large signal. But actually there are differences between the light pressure plate and also the heavy pressure plate. For the heavy pressure plate, you can just activate it. It will emit a lot of power. No wait, for the light pressure plate, you can emit a lot of power with only a little redstone. But for the heavy pressure plate, you need more items to activate the same amount of signals. It's actually very complicated, but you actually won't use weighted pressure plate normally. Perfect. It's now night, so that I can talk about daylight sensors. For daylight sensor, it will emit signal according to the light level the block detected. It's actually nice so that it actually do not emit signal. But if I right click it, it will become an inverted data sensor, which will emit some signal when it's dark. But if I say today, it will actually not emit signal. But if I right click it again, it will emit a lot of signal. This is a normal data sensor again. And the last input source I'm going to, that's actually two. One of them is the detector rail, and one of them is the trap the chest. Sorry, I'm not speaking well. Actually, a trap the chest looks very similar to a chest, except when you open it, you will see it will emit signal. Yeah, it will emit signal to the block directly beneath it, and also signal to redstone dust beside it. And for detector rail, you will actually emit signal if there is a minecart on it, and there is actually an activator rail and power rail will actually activate if you give resonance signal to them. Let me try. If I put an activator rail here and put a minecart on it, and then the resonance dust will emit signal to them. And I will talk about these. What does these rails do later? But in the next episode, I will talk about wiring, redstone wiring, and also gates, and also the redstone torch and redstone block. And I think this is the end of this episode. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. If you guys like this video, remember to click the like button down here. If you guys want to watch more of our videos, remember to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to like our Facebook page. Also, we have our own website, so click in the link in the description to check it out. And we will see you guys in the next video.